Tell them what happened.
My tooth fell out.
Finally.
Let's see that hole. Let's see that hole. Right there.
After all this time.
And it came out from a strawberry.
Yeah.
There's your tooth.
Can I see it?
Looks like the tooth fairy's coming tonight, right, Autumn? What do you think the tooth fairy's gonna leave you?
Second tooth of quarantine, huh?
The tooth fairy will come first to see it and give her money for her teeth.
Maddie, what do you think the tooth fairy's gonna leave you?
Money.
$10? Ooh.
What if the tooth fairy started leaving you like $2? Then that would be fine, right? Yeah.
Well, now we have a second tooth lost.
Hey guys, official good morning. Actually I think it's just after 12, but we're at the park. Well, the park's like completely boarded up, but we're on the trail. Brought the girls bikes so that Maddie could show me how she's been riding without training wheels. Emmy's on her bike. Autumn's on her little walker bike over there. I actually had Emmy ride her bike here. It's not very far. It's probably not even half a mile from the house. And was it fun? I rode next to her with the hazard lights on so I could walk her through riding it over here. She did very well. So yeah, we're just going to be walking this track, doing the bike a few times before it gets too hot outside. Andres is at home with Everly. He doesn't go in until late tonight. Come on, Maddie, you ready? Well, come on.
I'll go help her.
So, yeah, we're just gonna get some exercise.
Mommy,
I put sunscreen and bug spray on everyone because it's already hot and it's just 12. It's a little breezy though, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Poor Autumn, she's like, I wanna play in the playground. I'm like, you can't, Mama. It's literally all boarded up. All right, I'm ready, show me. Emmy's going to get Autumn made it way over there. All right, I'm ready.
So, I put one front heel.
Okay.
Push off the pedal.
Uh-huh.
2, 3.
Try and get back on the trail. Okay, try again. There you go. Awesome job. Legs. Don't go too fast, okay? Good job. Wow. Can't believe we have 2 bike riders, no training wheels. Good job. I really didn't think she was going to be able to do it because Andres tried last summer multiple times and she couldn't get it. So this time he tried it again, like at the very beginning, like spring break-ish, mid-March, and she couldn't get it. So we put her training wheels back on, and I think she was just gaining so much confidence. I see you! From being on it with training wheels that he was like, I'm gonna try again. Boom, got it first time. So proud of them. Great job, Mama.
What's up, Mom?
What's up, Autumn? Turn around, you wanna come this way with Mommy? Okay, you go. I can't keep up with you, you go. Huh? Yep. I wore tennis shoes here so I could just walk the track a few times. I'm only gonna let them be out here maybe 45 minutes so that they can burn off some energy before quiet time. Maddie somehow conned Emmy into letting her use her bike. Yep. Careful. No, you won't hurt her. She's far away from you. Come on. Whoa! On that big girl bike. What are you doing, running laps?
No. I'm going to catch up to Emmy and to see what else funny.
Oh, she looks like a big bobblehead running with that helmet. Run right, Mama. Luckily, we're the only ones here, so we don't have to worry about really staying away from anybody. It's kind of cool. Go. No, Emmy, her first. Smallest to biggest. Okay, let's try again. Ready, set, go. 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 Yes, go. To the other one. Go. Trying to get more energy out of them. Okay. Ready? No. Autumn, ready? Go. Maddie, go. Go, Mama, hurry, hurry, so you beat Sissy. Emmy, go. Go, 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 go. Good job. Y'all ready to go home? No.
Yes.
Okay. Back from riding bikes. I told Andres I wanted to sanitize a trash can, and he took that job over for me. Woo. Those of you with multiple children, I want to know I'm not crazy. I feel like I'm counting kids all day long. You know that? Mommy's counting children. Because I've accumulated so many of y'all, huh? Oh my goodness, you're trying to get out? Well, I'm getting you. Hold on. Can you be more patient? You're gonna fall, Mama. You ready? Saying hi? Say hi, guys. I've been having a fit today. My name's Emily, and I've been having a fit today. Yeah, so I constantly feel like I'm counting children. I swear I was sitting here with her, and I was like, thinking in my mind, okay, shh, Everly, you're gonna wake up Everly. Now I'm like, oh wait, no, you're Everly. You're not gonna wake up Everly. Oh my gosh. I'm losing it, Mama, huh? I'm losing it, huh? Yeah. This is what happens when you don't have an adult to talk to all day long. All day long, just babies. Just little babies. Just my little baby. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what. She's teething pretty bad. She just is not happy. She wants to be held. No toys are satisfying her right now. You wanna play with it? She just literally does not. She wants somebody by her at all times. It's the beauty of having 4 children though, because most of the time the girls can satisfy her if I'm doing something, but everyone's in quiet time, huh? So yeah, I'm literally all day long thinking where each of the girls. Clearly I know they're here. Right? They're not going anywhere. I know they're here in the house, but I'm constantly trying to think like, which ones? Okay, I'm working with Maddie. Emmy's right there. Okay, Emmy's with Everly. Autumn? Where's Autumn? Like constantly, all day. I'm like, what the heck? I didn't feel like this with just 3. I don't know why 4. For some reason, I always thought in my mind like 4 is going to feel very satisfying because it's an even number and I like even numbers. But for whatever reason, 4 feels more like my brain is scattered. I don't know why. It's so crazy. Let me know if you guys, if you have, you know, multiple children, if you feel that way. I'm curious because I'm like, what changed? Nothing changed. Last summer I didn't feel like I was counting kids, and I had 3 of them here at home. There she goes. Rolling over. Oh, back on your back. Again. Okay, all done. I don't know. So I'm losing it, you guys. Slowly but surely, day to day, I'm losing it. Oh, Mama. legitimately caught myself. She was in her bouncer and I was like kind of bouncing her like this, still having to fit. And I was thinking in my mind, shh, 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 you're gonna wake up your sister. And by your sister, I was thinking Everly. Like as if Autumn was sitting here crying or something. I'm like, wait, you're Everly, you're awake. Okay, good, you can scream, it's fine. Everyone else is just in quiet time. Autumn's alarm is about to go off though. She's awake from her nap. And I think her alarm is set for like right before 4 o'clock. So as soon as it goes off, thump, 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 I'll hear her come down. Okay, I am watching the girls play on the swing set from the kitchen. They must not be doing something they're supposed to because they're looking at me like, uh-oh, mom's watching. They're playing with their beach ball that I got them from Target. Guess where it ended up? In the neighbor's yard, yeah. They all came in here looking guilty. I said, what happened? And they were like, the beach ball's in the neighbor's yard. And I said, well, unless he sees it in the morning and throws it over, we're not gonna go knock on his door. So, hey mama. You're getting bored watching your sisters? It's almost bath time, huh? Anyway, I was going through the comments while I don't think Everly's gonna be happy there. What's wrong? You wanna come see mommy? Trying to multitask here. Yeah, perfect. That works, so I can see out to the girls. I mean, they're just playing on the swing set. It's really not a big deal. And I can start doing dishes. So what was I saying? Yeah, today I was so exhausted earlier. They were all watching. Everly was taking a little cat nap in her swing because she didn't really take great naps up in the room today. We tried twice and both times were very short and she almost like was fussy through the majority of them. So she took a little cat nap in her swing when the big girls were watching. Oh, Autumn. The big girls were watching who even knows what at this point because they have branched out into so many shows I've never heard of. It's insane. They were watching a really cute movie that just came out in 2020 sometime. I forget what the name of it was. The Mulligans, I think, maybe. And it was super cute. I think Emmy enjoyed it the most. Probably it's about a family. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it's about a family, or it's about I think there's like 4 or 5 kids that get taken away from their biological parents and get put in a foster home, I think is the premise. That's like what it's about, and they're trying to stay together. So I think it was interesting because for those of you that don't know, Emmy is adopted and we fostered her for about 1.5 years before her adoption papers got finalized. And these are clean dishes. So I think whenever she sees, like, she really enjoys watching the 7 Little Johnstons. Is that what it's called? I think that's what the name of the show is, but it's about the Johnston family who, they're all little people and they have 2 biological children and 3 adopted children, and they're all little people, all 7 of them. And I think it's very interesting to her to see because we don't know anybody like in real life, you know, that is adopted. And so it's always for her, I think, a little more like, oh, interesting, other people are adopted too, you know, type of thing. So anyway, they were watching that the other day and they really liked that show or that movie. I think it was on Netflix. And like I said, I think it was called The Mulligans. But anyway, it was cute. So how did I even get started talking about that? Oh, they were watching a show. I was laying on the couch and I dozed off for like maybe 20 minutes, just like a quick little cat nap, and it helped a lot because I was feeling super sluggish. Everly's been waking up early every single day, and I really have not fixed my bedtime. I've been trying to fix my bedtime, but I haven't. And because of that, they're trying to teach Autumn how to swing. She's 3.5. But because I haven't fixed my bedtime, I have been running on very little sleep most days. So anyway, that's what happened. And for dinner, they had a good lunch. So typically we make 2 out of 3 meals good. You have a good breakfast and lunch. We have just like a pull it together type of dinner. We have a pull it together type of breakfast. We have a good lunch and dinner. You have a pull it together type of lunch. You get a good breakfast and a good dinner. So That's how we're running around here nowadays because I don't really have much energy for anything else. So that's what happened. They had a pull it together type dinner and I had my last leftover of chicken. So yeah, that's what we had. Now we're going to, Amy just hit her head. Are you okay? Girls are done playing. They're getting a little rowdy out there, starting to make some not great choices. So it's time to come in. Let me just shut in, there we go. Also, I had to laugh because I was pumping when they first went outside, and so usually when I'm pumping I try and read through comments or answer DMs, stuff like that, and so I had to laugh because I honestly, this didn't even cross my mind about Autumn folding the towels. I thought, oh good, I'm teaching her how to fold the towels. I didn't even think about the fact that she was folding them on the floor. On the floor of the living room and the kitchen. Didn't even think about that. And I read some of y'all's comments. Somebody was like, oh my god, my mom would have slapped my hand if I folded towels on the floor. I didn't even think about that. Of course, I would never do that. I honestly didn't even care. Luckily, these towels, we keep them here. As you saw, these towels are mostly for like drying hands. I just keep one in case something gets spilled. We dry hands, or like I don't hand wash dishes very often at all, and I do not hand dry dishes ever, so they don't touch dishes. But I thought that was funny. I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. So next time I'll definitely be more mindful. However, you do have to really be conscious of where you're folding clothes just in general, because I mean, you know, feet, and you sit on couches and stuff. Lots of people fold their clothes on couches, and you know, things go on the couch that are dirty too. Same thing with the table. I have to really be careful. That's why I'm constantly like cleaning, because Lola, for whatever, no, I don't say for whatever reason, because she's a cat. That's why she loves to get up on the counters, up on the table. No matter what I do, I cannot stop her from doing it. And I know she does it even like overnight, because I'll wake up the next day and she'll have little, you know how like if your feet are sticky or whatever, especially on like the type of floors we have, you'll see little footprints. Well, sometimes I can see her little paw prints on the table. And I don't know what she stepped in prior to getting on the table, but I can see it, and we'll wake up in the morning and I'll be like, Lola, you were on the table, you know. So, and it is what it is. I mean, a little dirt never hurt, but I do think that that's funny because I didn't even pay attention or notice that. So anyway, we are going to get ready for bed. I'm about to go to baths. You ready? I was gonna do the dishes, but the dishes are clean in dishwasher, and I don't frankly feel like putting them away right now. There's not very many dishes. It's just from what we had for dinner and lunch, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But I'm gonna close my blinds because the other day my back neighbor, so we don't really talk to any of the neighbors. Like our two neighbors next to us, we talk to them, but in back of us, they have, I'm sure you guys have seen it, they have huge bushes and trees and hedges that completely cover their patio. So we never talk to them, ever. Their tree actually leans pretty far onto our property, and it's pretty. That's the only reason why we haven't cut it down. But the neighbor this way, diagonally, sometimes at night, I pump here in the kitchen. Sometimes I try and be as discreet as I can, but I've caught him looking, not necessarily like, oh, she's pumping. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say like he's necessarily looking at me, but I've seen him just kind of looking beyond his back patio. And since the houses behind us are at a higher elevation, they can, from their patios, most of them can see like into our windows up top, but I don't know how much down below they can see. So I've caught him looking this direction, and I don't think he can see in, because I've seen him. And it's not like he turns his face like, oh my gosh, she caught me looking. But Andres always tells me like, close the blinds, what are you doing? I know at night they can probably see in, so I try and close the blinds and stuff when it's nighttime, especially if I'm walking around pumping or whatever. I really could care less, but I do try and keep it G-rated in here for anyone that could possibly see in at any point. And so I know he looks over at our house though, because he told Andres the other day when we were in the backyard, he came to his fence. Hey, what's going on? And he was like, oh, I was looking at y'all's roof the other day and a couple of your, what are they called? Tiles? Roof things, but shingles. A couple of your shingles were flapping when it was windy. And we're like, oh great, it's probably from the solar panels. So we called the solar panel place to come fix it. But are you talking to yourself or are you upset? Because I can't tell these days. I can't tell these days. So I know he looks over at the house, so I try and be very conscious. So when the girls are done playing, I close up the blinds and shut the window and everything so that we don't have that problem. Anyway, let me go start baths and get this nighttime routine going. All right, we're gonna read the Tooth Fairy book.
Because I lost my tooth today.
The one that's been hanging on for long.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever. I think that tooth has been loose since like November.
Long tooth record.
The night
Tooth
before
record.
the Tooth Fairy.
Everly's listening to.
Twas the night before the Tooth Fairy would come take my tooth. I'd been so excited ever since they got loose.
All right, let's say goodnight. See you tomorrow.
Good night, see you tomorrow. Boop.
Everly.
Good night, see you tomorrow. You?
Good night, see you tomorrow. Boop.
Good night, tomorrow. My tooth needs to say that too. Good night, tomorrow. Boop.
Yeah, we need to get that. Okay, it's a jungle. Let's go.
Okay.
And a follow-up on her little clock, which I have linked in my Amazon store.
Because I stared my room and there was green stuff and I can put another one on my bat.
Yeah, we can put another one. On your what?
On my bat.
Oh, bats. Okay. It's been working out really nicely for nap and in the morning every single day. So far since we started it. What? What video? What? Every day since we started it, it's worked 100%. So I got a lot of messages about like how we do it, different times, ages, stuff like that. I've never used a clock like this with any of the other girls. Never. Autumn is the first. And honestly, I wish I had had one of these before because it is working so nicely. Yes, I will. So I highly recommend it. I have it linked below. It's like 35 bucks on Amazon. Worth it. We've been slacking on the sticker book, but she reminds me when she remembers. We just...
Spiders are scary.
They're not scary. Get one. Come on, pick so you can put it on your chart. She remembers when she remembers and when I remember. Then we... Why do you have a brush in your room?
Me?
What were you doing with the brush?
Maybe she's brushing my hair.
Okay, come on. Put it...
Two.
One.
But Mommy, what about her quiet time and her morning?
Okay, fine, two. You're lucky your sister's your advocate.
Where, Mommy? Which one?
Just pick a spot. I don't really care.
I didn't.
You're doing a great job, Autumn.
What spot?
Is it worth it? You like the clock? Say hashtag worth it.
Hashtag worth it. Two batches.
2 bats?
We're doing.
Lord.
I got what? You almost got mine. I didn't.
All right, come on. Put them on the chart.
Which box do you want to put them in? I dropped one. Where? I dropped one.
Okay, I thought I would share with you guys really fast. I'm taking some stuff out of the freezer. I ended up freezing 2 gallons of milk a little while ago because this one expired on the 15th and this one the 24th, and I don't even know what today is. 27, 28, something like that. So I just taking out this one. And literally I didn't even open them. I just stuck them in the deep freezer, not even the regular freezer, the deep freezer. And because I just wanted to test them out. This one was going to go bad, and I wanted to make sure we had milk on reserve just in case we didn't go to the store or whatever. So I'm literally just taking this one out, sticking it in the back, and it'll take like 2 to 3 days. I pulled this one out maybe, let's see, what's today? Tuesday? Sunday morning. So it's been 2 full days, and can you hear that? It's still icy. But the cool thing, and this one has like the expander, and I just stuck it in the fridge and it worked perfectly fine. I feel like I'm having a hard time catching my breath. So I don't know if like the more fatty the milk is, the better it stays. But honestly, you guys, even though it's expired by a week and a half, I just pulled it out 2 days ago. It's a little more than half a gallon. It'll probably be gone in the next 2 days. It tastes perfectly fine. I had a little bit of it this morning and it tastes just like milk. It's really crazy. It has little bits of ice in it, which just seems to make it colder for longer. And like I said, you can still hear that it's slushy, but the second you pour it out into a cup or into even a bowl of cereal or whatever, it is totally like milk. It's so strange. I freeze a lot of stuff, but I've never frozen milk before, so I was really, really surprised, and it worked perfect. So because this will be gone, the girls have at least a cup to 2 cups each per day, and that's if they don't have like smoothies or I was gonna say ice cream or cereal or anything like that. So they'll finish this, and Andres loves milk. I'm not a huge fan, but they love it. So this will be done in the next 2 days, and that one will be ready. You do have to remember to take it out several days in advance, because if I wanted to use that tomorrow, no way I'd be able to get milk out of it. And then I also pulled out some meat, some pepperoni for pizzas later in the week, my cheese for pizzas, and then some pulled pork sandwiches at some point in the week. I have some buns in the freezer as well, but buns you can pull out the same day and it's not a big deal. I just wanted to share the milk tip with you guys in case you didn't know it. Also, cheese freezes very well. I literally, again, just stick it in the freezer, and you do have to pull this out like a day in advance, and I'm almost out of this type of cheese, so I'm gonna pull it out and let it thaw out. This one is from the freezer as well, and I have found that it doesn't go bad, it tastes good, no problems with it.
I just got done editing the vlog, and I'm watching the very end of the vlog while I'm editing it, clearly, and I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get in bed by midnight and have the vlog edited and like get restful sleep, and no, it's 12:05 and I just finished editing the vlog. So far we're doing great. Anywho, I am going to wait for this to finish. I'm browsing through Instagram in the, I guess this is like the search page, and I guess it populates things that you naturally gravitate towards. So let me tell you what's in my feed, okay? Or like things, what is this actually called? It's the search. It's this one. Like, so here's my home. It's the next one is the little magnifying glass. So it's things that you're interested in or whatever. Literally, it's all pregnant women. Literally like pregnant or weight loss stories, or they just had a baby. Every single one of them. Look, like, you don't believe me? Let me show you. Every single one. Look, perfect example, weight loss, because this is all I look at on Instagram. I don't even know how to set this. Okay, do you see? Weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, pregnancy, having a baby, literally, and some 90-day fiance ones in there. Every single one of them. It's just so crazy. Babies. I had a baby. Another baby. More babies, pregnancy pictures, weight loss. I guess that's all I ever look at. So because of that, that's what they think that I want to see, which I do, because I end up clicking on half of these of like the before and after pictures. And then I follow a lot of trashy reality TV. And because of that, I tend to get their stuff populated. Well, I mean, 90 Day Fiancé isn't like trashy, but you know, I follow like Kardashians, and Teen Mom's not really trashy. You get my point. I follow reality TV a lot, so because of that, I get a lot of their feed in there as well. But it's just it's so crazy. It's like I really want to be a before and after picture, but I just feel like I don't have the motivation, and I need to find it. I've been able to maintain this same weight for the last, oh my gosh, like, because I end up losing the weight and then I'll gain a couple pounds back and then I lose it and then I gain a couple pounds back. I just keep fluctuating, which is totally not healthy for you. And so I really would love to be a before and after picture. Even, it's so crazy because I'm only about 23 pounds away from, I guess about 23 pounds away from my lowest when we went to Disney in 2018. And I felt so much better in that picture. You don't think 23 pounds, especially at my size, would even make that big of a difference on somebody, but I felt so much better in those pictures than I do now. And I don't know if it's because the way my body is shaped now after having a third baby or what, but it's like taking a toll on my just an overall confidence and demeanor and everything. And I keep like, I try so hard and then something happens, I just go down a rabbit hole, plunge, and I can't seem to pull myself out of it. So anyway, these help motivate me and I'm like super motivated. I'm like, I'm gonna do it, and then something happens and I go right back to it. So I don't know why I torture myself with these things, but they're really nice to see before and after pictures of people that have more willpower than I do. So anyway, and then sometimes I see sad things. Actually, this is how I found Brittany Leach's page when she was going through, you know, the whole thing with Crew and her family and everything. And I found it through one of here. I guess this throws like the popular page story or whatever. It shows like what people are looking at right now, and that's how I found her, and now I love following her. So I don't know, I guess I have found some people I really enjoy from this, but most of it just is like makes me want to be there one day, you know, one day, someday, if I can ever get it together. Until then, I'm going to call it a night. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Perfect timing. This vlog just exported, so now I'm going to get it uploading and hopefully I can be in bed soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed and we'll see you tomorrow.